All right, yesterday was Monday, the 23rd. I've been really focusing, you guys, on trading futures in NinjaTrader. And because I'm trading mostly in the simulator, I am doing some live trading. I'm just not sharing a lot of it, but I'm going to try to share at least a little clip each day or in my videos here as I recap to show you this trading system or whatever strategy that I'm doing because I really like it and it's just spot on. But instead of boring you with a whole entire video, it would take too long because I'm actually trading a lot over there. All right, but yesterday was Palantir. All I'm doing in the morning is jumping into Palantir pretty much in the mornings and taking a quick one or two scalps and just done and move on because I got to get over to futures NQ and the ES open at this same time as New York Stock Exchange. So I don't want to be sitting in my Palantir trades or what have you. I need to get back over there, but I couldn't help myself. So yesterday I took a quick trade, one scalp, and got $50 out of Palantir. It was 50 shares, so I just caught a dollar move on that, and then another $2 on Amazon, and then today, this morning, is this right here. It's Amazon, or sorry, Tesla. And all I had been trading over on NinjaTrader, and I saw this big move up on Tesla, and I decided just to take a quick trade here. And it was only $10. And I said, forget it. I got to move on. I got to go back over to NinjaTrader. So I just got out of this and moved on to NinjaTrader. So now I'll show you what I did in NinjaTrader today. There was a really good trade after I took my morning walk. I came back and caught a really nice trade that was about $2,000 in a few minutes if you were on the mini contracts. I was on the micro, and again, I was in a simulator, which I'm sure wishing that I was had toggled over to my live account, but I'll show you that. My focus this whole week is really futures in NinjaTrader, following Robert Anderson's style of trading. I'm putting that on the screen now if you want to follow him. He trades live every morning. I took a quick trade here that I want to show you, just to show you even later in the day how his levels really hold or have been holding. Now, just to let you know, I'm in a simulator. You can see that right here. I'm in the simulator on NinjaTrader. I do usually have I can tab between simulator and live account, but today I was just doing sim only because I wanted to just stay laser focused on just making sure I'm following the rules and not getting greedy and all that shit. And I just do better if I'm in the sim when I'm learning this. So I want to show you where I set my opening range. Bob's been trading the opening range box, and it's the first 15 minutes of gold, which is, I'm West Coast time, so I'm 3 hours behind New York. For my time, it's 5:20 until 5:35 in the morning. So the opening range box automatically populates on my screen, and it sets this aqua line here that you're looking at. And I have it set to extend for 3 hours for the day. So I can, the first 3 hours of the day, I can see what the bottom of that opening range box is, and the top is this other one. So that was the first 15 minutes of gold open is within this range here. And I just want to see that. This dotted line is the mid band between the top and the bottom of the opening range. So Bob had said, I mean, there's a lot of trading I did back in here, after the open. But what Bob had said, and what I want to point out here, is that lately he's been coming back in the afternoon and trading and catching really good trades off all these levels. So I went for a walk after the live, and I came back and I could not believe it. I knew I wanted to be back here about 9:45 or so. And right at 9:43, I stepped up and I looked at this screen. I walked up to my desk. I didn't even get to sit down. And I said, oh my God. I saw that they had taken the price, shot it up to the top of the opening range box, kept hitting it, could not get past it, but yet they took it one tick up, about maybe 2 ticks up, creating a new swing high, and then dumped it down. Look where they dumped it, to the prior day close and the overnight open. They dumped it down and they put an inside bar here. And I said, oh, poo-poos, that's going straight up. I know it is. So I used my trader tool right here, and it's set for a 1 tick offset. So what it does is right here, price was forming on this candle. I'll make this a little bigger so you can see. So price is forming right in this candle as I'm looking here and standing here, and I realize what they're going to do. So I clicked this trader on button and clicked load buy, and I had my my ATM. My ATM was actually set for 2 here. So it automatically got me in one tick above this entry candle, got me in 2 contracts for 4413.5. I took 2 contracts, a micro gold, and I want to show you where I put my targets. So I had 2 targets set way up here. I set one right here, and I'll show you why. My first target's here. Second target is right here. Now, this is over a $200 move. If I would have been in the micro contracts, or sorry, minis, this would have been over $2,000 in 3 minutes. So my first target, I put right here, and I did that because I see that over here, they had been fighting to push it past this, and they just barely did. And I was worried that they might bring it just up to it and dump it. So I take one right here, and it hit. We start the second candle, it starts to dump down, and I'm not worried because my entry is way down here. I have my second target up here, and I'll show you why I put it right where I did. If they take it past the top of this box, I figure they're going to take it at least to this swing high and fail, or this swing high and fail, or like they did, I figured they might take it slightly higher and then have it drop down. So what I did is I put it right in between these 2 swing highs, just because I'm not greedy. I don't care. I don't want to risk going up here. And that was already going to be 11 points for that one, 12 points or so. Oh God, no, 13 points. So I didn't want to get greedy. So I took it right there. It hits, it barely goes up and dumps down. So that was perfect. You guys, that would have been $2,000 on a regular gold contract. Now, I'm not ready to trade the minis. Obviously, if I'm trading micros in a simulator, I am just not ready for the minis. So, I mean, I'm in a simulator, I should be trading minis, but I want to learn and be at ease in this simulator and have it be equal to my live account, because I sometimes toggle over here between simulator and live, and I'll take a live trade, then I'll go back to simulator. So I want to keep that in micros so that it always feels the same. I don't want my heart racing for some reason. Okay, so that's it for right now. If I trade later, I'll bring that back. I'll pull that in. It'll be on here. Otherwise, it won't.